Every morning when you wake up, you hold a choice, the choice to transform your life or remain bound by yesterday's limits. Have you ever asked yourself, what truly defines my strength? It's not money, fame, or position. Real power is cultivated in the quiet moments when no one is watching, in the courage to do what is right despite fear. Judge Frank Caprio, at 96, has spent decades in courtrooms witnessing humanity at its rawest. He has seen crime, conflict, and despair, but he has also seen redemption. One elderly man, burdened by a lifetime of mistakes, stood before him trembling. The room held its breath, and yet, Frank, guided by compassion, chose to extend mercy. He looked beyond the surface, beyond the offense, and reminded us that justice is not just punishment, it is the pathway to healing. This moment echoes across generations. Mercy transforms both the giver and the receiver. It is not a weakness, it is a demonstration of unmatched strength. Think deeply. When was the last time you extended true empathy without expecting anything in return? And here lies the first truth. Compassion is not an emotion, it is action. The courage to act kindly when circumstances demand otherwise defines your legacy. This is the spark that ignites transformation, the very force that has guided Judge Caprio through nearly a century of life, law, and humanity. Life will test you relentlessly. Every setback, every disappointment, every moment of doubt is a lesson in disguise. Frank Caprio's career teaches us that resilience is forged in adversity. He did not rise to respect and influence by avoiding challenges. He embraced them, analyzed them, and responded with integrity and wisdom. Ask yourself, am I confronting my obstacles, or am I letting them define me? True change begins when you stop blaming circumstances and start taking full responsibility for your actions. The power to reshape your destiny lies within deliberate choices, disciplined habits, and unwavering commitment. Imagine standing in a courtroom, facing a person whose life seems irredeemable. You could punish. You could condemn. But Frank chose empathy. In that moment, he demonstrated that profound strength is found not in domination but in understanding. The ripple effect of a single act of mercy can alter countless lives. Here's the second truth: your decisions, no matter how small, echo through the lives of others. Every kind word, every patient response, every act of justice builds a legacy far greater than any personal accolade. The question is, will you let your life be a force for positive change, or will you shrink from responsibility? Frank Caprio's life shows us that true leadership is not measured by authority but by influence and example. Every day, he reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear but the mastery of it. Each decision he made in court was a lesson in patience, insight, and fairness, qualities we can apply in our own lives. Consider this: am I leading by example or simply following the path of least resistance? Our choices define our legacy. Every act of honesty, every decision made with integrity, every moment we rise above resentment contributes to a stronger, more purposeful existence. In the quiet moments of reflection, Frank often considered the long-term impact of his actions. One seemingly small act, choosing compassion over punishment, transformed lives. That is the essence of human power, not domination, but the ability to uplift and inspire. And now, the second motivating truth: every challenge carries within it the seed of opportunity. The hardships you endure can strengthen your resolve, sharpen your judgment, and illuminate your path forward. The question remains, will you nurture that seed, or let it wither under doubt and inaction? Frank Caprio demonstrates that empathy is not a weakness, it is the most strategic form of strength. He believed that understanding someone's circumstances can turn confrontation into connection, punishment into guidance, and mistakes into lessons. His courtroom became a classroom, teaching values far beyond law, values of humanity, patience, and resilience. Ask yourself, am I seeing the person, or just the problem? That question can transform your approach to every relationship, every decision, and every challenge you encounter. By embracing perspective and compassion, you become a catalyst for change, not just in your life, but in the lives of everyone you touch. Motivation flows from action. Frank didn't just talk about fairness, he embodied it. Every deliberate choice, every moment of calm reasoning, and every act of courage reinforced the principle that your legacy is built in the small, consistent decisions you make daily. Remember, strength without empathy is hollow, and courage without reflection is reckless. The true power lies in harmonizing them, and in doing so, you unlock the potential to reshape your life and influence the world. As we reach the final moments, Frank Caprio reminds us that every decision we make echoes far beyond the courtroom. Life constantly presents obstacles, but it also offers the choice to rise above them with integrity, courage, and compassion. Challenge yourself. Am I shaping my life, or letting circumstances shape me? This is the question that separates mere existence from purposeful living. When you answer it with honesty, action becomes inevitable, and transformation becomes unstoppable. In these final moments, remember that the smallest acts of empathy and fairness can create ripples that change the world. The power to rebuild, to forgive, to uplift, and to inspire lies within you. Every time you choose understanding over judgment, patience over anger, and action over apathy, you carve the path to your strongest self. Climax: you are not defined by the mistakes of your past, but by the courage, wisdom, and compassion you demonstrate today. Stand firm, act justly, and embrace every challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger. This is more than motivation. It's a call to live powerfully, professionally, and with unwavering purpose. Take these lessons, apply them relentlessly, and watch as your life transforms beyond imagination.